In our society, we often put an age mark on when we should have kids if we want to raise them with all the energy that we have. And even though raising children isn't easy, and indeed does demand physical and mental strength, age is nothing but a worldly limit. And we see that in the case of Ayman radiallahu anha, who raised others' kids until Allah gave her her own children. She was the caretaker of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when his mother passed away. She scolded him, cared for him, cried for him, and laughed with him. She dedicated most of her life to taking care of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam after he became an orphan. When Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam grew old and independent, he once stood in front of his companions and asked, "Who will marry this woman of Jannah?" And guess what? Young Zayd bin Haritha radiallahu an, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's adopted son, came forward and did not miss the chance of marrying a woman who was given the glad tidings of Jannah in this world. Zayd bin Haritha radiallahu an and Ayman radiallahu anha had several children, one of them being most famous, Usama bin Zayd radiallahu an, whom Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved dearly and treated in the same kind manner like he treated his grandsons, Hassan and Hussein radiallahu anhum. Narrated Usama bin Zayd that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to take him, Usama and Al-Hassan, in his lap and say, "O Allah, love them as I love them." Ayman radiallahu anha didn't pass up the opportunity to marry simply because she was frail and old, or simply because, what will the people say if I marry such a young companion? She raised her own kids just like she raised Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, giving them the best tarbiyah she could. One of her sons, Usama bin Zayd radiallahu an, became one of the youngest leaders of the Muslim army, even in the presence of prominent companions like Umar radiallahu an.